When we talk about social media, we need to talk about crafting the message. Especially important is when you are working on behalf of an organization or a business and trying to talk to your users or your consumer base. As administrators of the Lemonade Stand page here on Facebook, you have the opportunity to really think about what words you choose to craft a message. And sometimes it's easy. Sometimes it could just be, are you looking forward to this? Or here we are presenting that. But the true nature of social media is to be social, not just to push out information. So I'm going to walk through some examples of who really does a good job in trying to spur discussion versus just sending out a message. One of the accounts that I oversee, so I selfishly believe that they do a good job, is Marcus Theaters. They own 50-some different theaters across the upper and lower Midwest, and they also maintain a heavy page that's just meant for Marcus Theaters. It was the first Facebook page that they had before launching individual theater pages. We just got done running a contest of sorts to help hype up the movie Twilight Breaking Dawn Part 1 that just came out in movie theaters. Part of that was crafting a message for a twofold reason. One was to raise awareness of a high-profile movie coming to a theater in their area in hopes that they would tell their friends and family members who might be interested to go see the movie. The other part was to help engage people in something that they tend to be passionate about. Whether you really like or really dislike this movie, it doesn't matter to the business here. We just want to add the hype. So we really thought about what wording we use. So attention to the Twilight fans, how it works with the image of the photo. The tagged, we gave away a copy of The Hunger Games. We made sure to tag a copy of the book. And we also offered a link here to click on directly to enter the contest. So the wording was very important. We wanted to make sure we were brief, yet had enough information here to entice people to take a look at it. Because more often than not, people do not come to a landing page or business page. They interact with the group or business within their own home feeds. Another business that does a good job that I'm not directly involved in is Thrivent Financial here in Appleton. They do a great job of talking about things that might be important to them, but other things that are important to everybody. Their latest question for Thanksgiving, pumpkin or apple pie. It's already got 175 comments. 34 people just like the question being asked. So they are obviously engaged with their audience members. Pumpkin and apple pie has nothing to do with financial services planning or life insurance policies. On Twitter, it's the same thing, but you got to be even more selective with what words you use. You only have 140 characters. Platypus Advertising, who I work for out of Pewaukee, Wisconsin, takes an opportunity to sometimes tout some of the work I do for writing for Milwaukee.com. Here is a quick headline to entice people that go into their feeds, and a short link for a URL to take you directly to that column that I wrote this past week on the scandal that's hitting Penn State. Marcus Theaters does the same sort of thing with its contests and just letting people know, see the final winners from our Countdown to Twilight Trivia contest, and just offer a link. It's quick and it's fast. It gets the message to the people. One way not to do a great message campaign is what radio station WHPY does here in Appleton. They do a great job of letting people know what's going on. Bill Scott's one of the best writers in media covering the Green Bay Packers and covering sports in Wisconsin. He writes a lot of things for their websites. They post his links, but there's no attempt at discussion on this page at all. They are just pushing out headline after headline after headline. It's easy to see why they only have 322 people like it versus Thrivent that's at 42,000. So again, crafting a message to spur discussion is key.